Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Julian Marivelle, your professor of positive communication. In this video series, I share short stories designed to inspire you to communicate more positively at work and at home. This is story number 1, and it comes from a book that I really love called Zen in the Martial Arts, written by Joe Himes. And the story goes something like this. It's a professor who loves martial arts and he wants to study under an all-time great grandmaster in Japan. So he flies from the United States, goes all the way to Japan, visits the dojo, and asks for the grandmaster to teach him everything he knows. The grandmaster invites him to join class. And so during this time, the professor is doing everything he can to show how much he knows, right? He's blocking as hard as he can. He's punching with all his might. He's kicking. He's exerting himself. He's doing everything he can to show the grandmaster the skills, the knowledge that he has. At the end of the session, the grandmaster puts his arm around him and invites him to join him for tea. And so they sit outside in this beautiful Japanese style garden, and the grandmaster begins to pour tea into the cup. And he starts pouring and pouring and pouring, and soon enough, the tea begins to overflow. The professor doesn't want to say anything because he knows there are cultural differences and there's a hierarchy at play, so he just stays silent. But the grandmaster just keeps on pouring tea in silence. And he pours and he pours, and now there's just tea overflowing everywhere, on the table, on the ground. And so finally, the professor can't take it anymore. He says, "Stop, stop, no more tea will go in." The grandmaster puts the teapot down, looks at the professor, and says, "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions and speculations. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" Communicating well is an art, and it is, of course, a science. But sometimes the hardest thing to do to improve our communication is not to add new skills. It's actually about letting go of the ideas and misconceptions and ways of thinking that we have been accumulating our whole life. Communicating well is actually about letting go of our preconceived notions, letting go of our assumptions. And when you do that, when you empty your cup, you will realize that your communication will naturally improve. I look forward to being part of that journey. Thank you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you everywhere.